if you have a scale, the scale is always going to be line, space, line, space, line, space, line, space. So I could just do that, and then I could figure out where my sharps and flats are. So D major, we're going to make a tone between E and F sharp. So tone, and now another tone, so it's got to be F sharp. Now semitone, alright, tone, tone, so another tone, oh no, yeah, oh okay, so I've got to make a tone there, because this is the 6th to the 7th note is a tone in a major scale. So I'm going to make that C sharp. There we go, and there's a tone. You can see it's missing, it's jumping a note. And then I have to have a semitone, the lead-in note. So the 7th to the 8th note has to be a semitone in a major scale. It's called a lead-in note because it's nearly there. So you go. Just unfinished, isn't it? Leads to there. So that's a semitone, C sharp to D. Alright, so same thing applies. You move that scale around. Let's make a B major. This will be tricky. B. Oh, hang on. Wait. We'll go back to our nice little minor scale thing. So remember, with a minor scale, you just drop it down 2 notes. Okay, and then you got to figure out the tones the same tone. So it's tone. This is B, by the way. D major and B minor are the same. B. It's got to start with a tone. We have to have a sharp. C sharp. Okay, so B, C sharp. Now semitone. D, E, tone. Tone to F, F sharp. There you go. It's got to be a tone there. And then semitone, and then normal tone, and then tone. So it's tone, semitone, tone. Have you tone there? Semitone between F sharp and G, G and then tone up. Right, so what have we noticed about B minor and D major? That's right. Good, children. They have 2 sharps. The C's and the F's are sharp. So if we go back to our D major scale, alright, so we're going to make F's and C's, and there's our D major. Nice. Right. Let's say I had to make a C sharp major scale. It's 1 note off a C, and a C we know has no sharps or flats. Either side of it has lots. So if you do a C sharp major, you're going to go tone. It's doing that naughty. That should be a D sharp. That one should be a semitone, then to a tone. Whoops. To a tone. So tone, tone. That's minor, so it should be major there. That's where it gets weird. So you got to make an E sharp. What the hell? That's an F. And that's got to be sharp as well. That's got to be sharp as well. There you go. Okay, so you can see, what a stupid scale. Why do we need to know that? Why don't we just write it? Why don't we just write that note as an F? An F natural. Well, why? Because of the rule, the scale has to go, same with chords, scale has to go space, line, space, line, space, line, space, line. Well, with chords, it's the same thing. You've got to have 1, 3, 5 is just got to be space, space, space. Alright, so you can see that this one has got to be an E sharp, which is stupid, but that's the rule. Alright, so 7 sharps for a, remembering that that's the same note as the bottom one. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 7 sharps for C sharp major. Who needs to know that scale? Not me. Alright, anyway, let's have a look at another scale. The other scales that you'll need to know are your harmonic minor and your melodic minor. Now we already know our natural minor. Okay, this one here is the natural minor, and it's debatable whether this one's used more or the harmonic minor. I tend to use this one more. but the harmonic minor's more useful if you've got the fifth chord in a minor diatonic minor scale is a major sound, and the harmonic minor is used in that chord. So let's have a look at the harmonic minor scale. We've got same thing as a natural minor, except this top note here, okay, and this note here. All right, so we've got to create a bigger gap between those two. So we go tone. Okay, there's my major scale. To make it a minor scale, what do I have to do? Well, first of all, I have to change a few things. We were going to do the harmonic minor scale. Okay, so to make a minor scale, I'm going to make a tone, semitone, tone, tone, semitone, tone, tone. Now I've got to change those bits up there. So harmonic minor scale goes C, tone, it's got to be semitone. So you're saying here, oh, it's got to be a D sharp. No, it can't be. It's got to be an E flat. It's got to be line, space, line. Okay, then a tone, F, and then a another tone, F to G, C, G, very fifth, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Now we have to do a semitone. Oh, hang on, it's got to be G sharp. No, it's got to be A flat. Okay, now this is where harmonic minor scale gets a little bit different. Tone and a half. Alright, so you can see there's this big jump just here with this tone and a half. So we're up to semitone between the fourth and fifth and sixth note. Now we have to make a big jump just here. So a tone and a half is actually a minor third. If you look at it, we're on A flat at the moment. So we need to go up 3 semitones. So it needs to go, there's A flat. 1, 2, 3. Okay, so it has to be a B. So that's right. Is that a minor third? Green sleeves? Good. Okay, so let's listen to the scale. And then a semitone at the top, just there. That's semitone. Oop, that one. B to C. Good. So that is a harmonic minor scale. Right. And the way I recognize, and Steph does this also, a harmonic minor scale. If we just take A is a really easy minor scale to remember because it has no sharps or flats. All right, so we go A, B, let's break this out. A, B, C, D, E, F, G, K. That's a natural minor scale. To make harmonic, the 7th note is raised 1 semitone in relation to a natural minor scale. All right, it changes this formula around a bit here, but if I wrote in brackets natural minor with raised 7th, okay, and when we mean raised, we mean a sharp. Now, it doesn't necessarily mean to put a sharp next to it, as we saw with the last scale, the C harmonic minor. That just had an A flat to a B, didn't it? So the B wasn't sharp. That's why you can put raised. It's a bit less confusing. But if you know what it means by make it 1 more semitone, then you can put a sharp. All right, so here we go. So that just needs to be a sharp. See that? So between that note and that note is a minor third. So we go 1 from F, this note here. 1, 2, 3, there. 3 semitones, which is a G sharp. It's not an A flat because it has to be a line, space, line, space, line, space, line, space, line, space, line. Right, so there's your A harmonic minor.